Given that the stairwell is no longer blocked by other people, I would say that that you could make a move action to get to the top, and I would let you do a quick action at the top. How does that sound?
Yeah, let's do that. So we'll roll to break away then.
Okay, need 11 or better.
And there's no modifier
Do you
on
get any
that.
bonus for the psycho
Uh,
babbling idiot
No.
that's right next to him?
Now, Matt, you have a choice. You can stay where you are and attack, or you can continue to break away, and I get a shot at you.
I'm gonna stay where I am and attack.
Okay, roll to hit. That will
17.
hit. Roll your damage.
Alright. And then damage is, where are you? Damage 2d8 plus 3. So d8 and d8.
Oh man.
So 15,
So
18.
So essentially, Black Dog comes up, smacks this guy. You start to pull away, and then swing. What weapon are you using?
A longsword.
Longsword. You will cut into him, and he will drop. Kathak.
I have
Black Dog-
cut your disease away from this earth.
Black Dog's pretty pissed. Healer man, he was mine.
Ben, are you away from the table? Merrick on 15.
Okay. I will attempt to disengage, leaping over this guy's head as I try to go for the bowman.
Okay, go ahead and make that roll. You need an 11 or better.
Yes.
So you will disengage.
Okay. And I just. Oh, I'm a bear, so I guess I don't leap around him. I kind of
Right.
shoulder my way past him.
Okay.
And I just rush this guy.
All right. Need to hit a 16 to hit this guy.
Does he have more than 51 hit points?
No.
Okay. D20 plus escalation die plus my stat. 24.
Okay. That will hit. Roll your damage.
Roll 20. Sorry, that's
Scott's in the windy
Even.
place.
2d10.
Yeah, for some reason I burned it up down here. I just put it on the thing.
Oh, I was like, I keep hearing the wind through your microphone.
22.
He will stagger back from that horrible shot to him there. Lizard Man Savage.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What is your? Oh yeah. What is your AC?
Matt got
20.
the reference.
20.
He will miss on you. Scott, what is your AC?
16.
16. He does a ripping frenzy against you. So he will hit with the first one.
Alright, I'm back.
Will miss with the second one. Will miss with the second one. So he only does 5 points of damage to you.
God damn it. And my momentum gets spent again. I can't keep it for more than a turn.
It's all good.
Oh,
We're gonna. So Ben, you are now on.
he's suffering the death of 1,000 paper cuts.
My turn?
No, not quite yet. I'm gonna resolve one more thing with the bad guys, and then I'll let you go. Okay.
Right.
Vedgar will stagger back, and you'll see he had a number of magical things around him, and as he does, and the blood is kind of pouring out of him, you will see him ripple and start to transform, and you will kind of feel Merrick, the force of the Leviathan kind of channel through this guy, and you will see him shift and transform.
Choo. Transformers.
It never gets boring.
And he will and he will swing out. He is all fangs and claws at you.
I've seen that trick.
So he
you.
rolls fangs, claws, and spikes at you. And he does that. So that's 7 plus 9 for that. And he will just miss with that shot on you, sir. as he comes out of that effect.
I roar like a bear right at him.
Okay. Kathak on 11.
Okay. Let's see. Oops, where's my cursor? I guess there's not much else on this first floor, so I need to go up, right?
Yep. Do you want to move to the top and kind of try and roll off to the side so you can get yourself in a good position, or do you want to kind of move to the second floor, check it out, and then move on? What do you want to do?
I'll go up and try to get into position.
Okay. Why don't you
My
make
turn.
a dexterity plus soldier roll?
Okay. Dexterity is plus.
Okay. So you will move out from the doorway, run up the slick stairs, run up the several levels. Excuse me. Make your way up to the top, and then when you get to the top, you'll roll off to the side so that on your next action, you'll be able to shoot and not have anything engage with you. Does that seem reasonable?
Good.
Okay. Rook on 9.
Holy shit! What did that thing just become? I am going to attack this guy with a. It doesn't really do me any good to pop free from him at this point, so I'm just going to attack him.
Okay. Roll to hit, sir. Need to hit 17. You got a +6 from the escalation die.
I don't think any of my attacks in this circumstance actually. I will hit.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
Come on, same as last time. Big money. D8 plus.
Oh
14
yeah.
more.
That's enough. You will drop him, Scott. Lizman goes flying across the room from that shot there. Blood everywhere. Top
So
of the
that
next-
was.
Yes.
That's a Leviathan.
That guy bears the mark of Leviathan, yes.
Go
I
to sleep.
thought Leviathan and Siren then are not bosom buddies.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Black
Evil
Dog.
doesn't get along.
Well, Tommaso's the nearest, so you know. Sorry.
Okay, roll to hit him.
Okay, where's the stairs going up? How far can I get? Run, 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 run. Screaming like a madman. No, not screaming like a madman. Screaming like myself.
If you make a good roll, I will let you spot and attack the savage at the top of the stairs.
Okay,
So
I like that. What's my
roll
roll?
and add your con bonus.
D20 plus. What is that? 5. Is that con plus level?
Yep.
No.
So you will get to the top of the stairs on this round. Do you have a quick action you want to do?
Quick action? What is a quick action?
I don't know if you have anything any ability
yeah,
to
I
trigger.
don't think no.
Tommaso.
Yeah. Blade spin death. That one is a quick action.
Okay. What does that do?
It kills everybody in the room, and I get to do double damage.
Okay. So it'll kill Merrick,
Everybody's
Kathak,
yeah.
Rook,
Start rolling all new characters.
Okay.
I'm blood frenzied.
except for Tommaso. Tommaso.
All right, so I will dart up the stairs, and he said I can go up and have a quick action.
Absolutely.
All right, so I will take a quick action to cure a Mirror Lefort, or whatever her name is.
Okay.
So she gets a free recovery.
Okay. Whoop, slash roll. So she will recover a good chunk, and that will stabilize her, so she is not going to die out during this fight. Merrick.
All right.
And yes, this thing has more than 53 hit points.
Awesome possum. That's what I like to hear.
Not for long.
Okay, I am going to shift into wolf form and try and circle around behind it. Would that be a dex check?
That'd be a dex check. Sure. You're trying to give enough space for other people to attack. Is what you're trying to do?
Well, that and that's what I do as a wolf. I try and surround.
Okay.
15.
Okay. So you get yourself kind of move over and into position. I do need you to make a disengage check actually for the lizard savage that moved up on you though.
Okay. 6.
So
Crit.
yeah, absolutely good. I'm glad I ate that 20 off of you for that. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to make an attack?
Yes, and as I did that, I flowed into my wolf form.
Okay,
since
dokie.
I'm more in tune with that, and I attempt to attack this guy.
Okay.
20 plus 6 plus 1 plus 6. 22.
That will hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
That was an odd hit, so roll d20, 2d20 plus 6 plus...
Not d20.
Oh, right. 2d6 plus 6 plus 1d6. 17.
Is it d6 or d8 on your lower one?
It's d6. It averages to d8.
Oh, okay, that's right. All right, so you will do 17. You know what? He will activate an ability. You kind of hit and kind of claw at him, turn into the wolf form, and kind of do that, and he will, turn the sort of the claw and spike on his arm and kind of just knock that blow aside, and he won't take any damage from that shot.
Okay.
Kathak.
Right. I will. This is Malefor is our. Did you say it was contact? I forget.
She's one of the guard people here.
Right.
Yeah.
And she's the blue is stunned and.
She's effectively out of it right now.
Okay, gotcha.
But she's not dying.
Okay. I guess I'll hit this Leviathan beast thing.
Okay. Roll.
So
to
now,
hit.
just for the lightning fork, because Merrick is there, I have a chance to hit them though if I use that right.
I don't believe it does. I believe it's only enemies that can be hit by lightning chain, but it only hit once.
One nearby enemy. Oh yeah, you're right. Alright, maybe I'll try that just to give it a try, I guess.
Okay. So what you're
How'd I
going
do
to
that?
be rolling for that is you're going to be rolling the lightning
Range
force.
attack.
So you're rolling your charisma plus your level and the escalation die, and you're trying to hit a 16.
Okay, and the escalation die is what, 5? 6?
6. Okay. So that will hit. So you're going to roll 3d6 plus your charisma in damage.
3d6 did you say?
3d6.
Plus my charisma bonus, right?
Yep. That's 15 points there. You'll crackle across it. You'll see Kathak let loose with a spell and summon lightning and hit this Leviathan beast with it. And actually, the Leviathan beast, who I accidentally skipped his turn, will go. He will take that swing against you, Merrick.
Oh, yeah.
So this, the highest of these. So he will crit on you. So
Ouch.
you will take 22 points of damage.
Okay.
Rook.
Oh, let's see. She's stabilized. This guy's.
Oh,
There's a
Lizard
guy
Man
in my
Savage,
way.
Sorry. Let me do Lizard Man
How'd I
Savage.
go down to an 11?
Hmm?
That's weird. How'd I go down to an 11?
Your initiative?
Yeah.
Because you were out when your turn was up. You were away from the
Oh.
table. Actually, let me take the shot on Black Dog. from the savage. Carl, what's your armor?
It is 16. No, the armor 17.
Okay, so that will hit. You will take 5 points of damage.
5.
5. Rook.
Let's see. Blend into the
I'll
shadows.
laugh at him.
Yeah. Okay.
I blend into the. Yep.
Okay.
Shadow walking. D6 plus 20.
Now that isn't
God,
once
you-
per battle, is it?
No. I'm looking.
Is it just based on your momentum?
I don't think it's even based on that. It's just
It's just you can always do it. Okay.
you can just always do it.
Because it needs an action. That makes sense to me.
It
That's
needs,
perfect.
yeah, it needs an action.
Okay.
Action. So the escalation dice is 6. So 26 beats the highest level person's MD.
Absolutely.
All right, I am in the shadows.
Whoosh, you will vanish into that. Rook on 20. Went on 9. Black Dog on 23.
I am going to him.
Okay.
Am I- after
Roll
this
to
is-
disengage.
That's straight. That's just straight D20.
Yeah, you roll straight
Yes.
D20.
Plus Dex.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't
All right.
care.
Then he'll take his shots on you.
Okay.
Okay, and these are plus 7. So Carl, you're going to take 15 more points of damage.
Okay.
As the lizard savage, as you go to disengage, follows up with his feeding frenzy on you from that last attack.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
That's
He's
why he only did
shooting.
5, because he gets 3 shots on you on the following round.
Okay.
So Black Dog, you will disengage, get hit. You can attack the Leviathan Beast if you wish.
Oh, yeah, I wish to do that.
Okay.
And I am going to call Unstoppable.
Okay. What does that do, sir?
If I hit, I get a free recovery.
Okay.
Let's see, D20. Doing here. Plus 6, plus 6, plus 5.
Need to hit
It's not
19.
equal. Plus 6, plus 5. Oh, that's just 1. The second D20.
Okay.
That's a crit.
Okay.
Okay, so 2d8 plus 2d4 plus 2d8 plus 5. 29 times 3, 87.
87 points of damage. All right. So you will run across there. Scott, you probably have to kind of get out of the shadows there as he cuts this Leviathan Beast down.
good.
And I get a recovery.
Yes.
So that's what 2d12. It's a number of recovery dice per your level. Is that what
Yes.
it is? Well, okay.
I will assume that you guys will mop up the lizard man savage there.
No, I want him.
You can mop him up. That's fine with me. I'll just stay away.
So we'll kind of come out of combat here, as they will, you cut the trader will transform back. You will go and there are a few wizards from the tower hiding, and they will come out from their bolt holes to come and help with the cleanup. The guards will finish off the lizard men down below.
Where's the main mage? That's who we're looking for.
That's Ameliafor. Well, there is another main mage in terms of the tower, but she's the person who's sort of in charge of things around here.
As combat grinds to a
Okay,
halt.
I thought she was. Yeah, I thought we were looking for Pen. What's his
No,
name?
he's not here. No.
Oh, he's not actually here.
No, no.
Okay.
No.
As combat grinds to a halt, I'll run over to Amir Lafour and use what non-magical medical skills they have to kind of help stabilize her.
Wait. There's a traitor in here. Gotta start killing all them.
And since we don't know who it is,
where's
have
the
to
rats?
die.
There's rats in here. There's rats.
I think the Leviathan beast was the traitor, correct?
Right.
No. I didn't see him
Stitches
change.
get stitches.
So, let me kind of cut forward, if I may. Then, you guys will heal up Ameliafor. You'll gather the wounded together. They have some people who have some first aid skills. They'll turn to you, Tommaso, for more assistance. They will clean the tower and clear things out. The next morning, they're burning the bodies of the lizard savages. There's almost nothing to scavenge from them. There is the body of the dragon. They stay away from that.
Can I go have dinner? I want to eat the dragon.
Sure.
As
Why don't you
much
make
like-
a Constitution roll?
It's very spicy.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out my character here.
Sure.
Con. Okay, so go back to here. Roll D20 plus level 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Done.
So Tommaso, you'll be treating Merrick the next day as he starts vomiting up blood. This is highly toxic meat.
Bad lizard.
You guys will gather them. The orcish sub-commander will come to make sure that you guys are okay. You will see that most of them bear crude marks of the Leviathan. They will explain that the dragon carried this force of lizard men down into the camp and then set to attacking the tower. The mages worked to try and push it back. And as you saw the results, they were able to damage the dragon severely, but at a great cost.
Do they have any idea what this dragon was? You said there was a traitor. I assume that was one of the whatever the name of that guard was.
Yes, when things went badly, and the attack started, he struck at the guards who were by the tower and let the lizards into it.
Do you have any idea what they were after?
This is a potent magical defense. It works for the defense of a number of islands, and is also a place of magical study for those who fight the forces of darkness. It may have been that. We don't know.
Okay, so when we were rushing up, it didn't seem like the lizard savages were looking
They
specifically
were tearing
for.
things apart.
Okay.
They will kind of confer amongst themselves. You'll see them doing some rituals and cleaning. There'll be the burials the next day. They look at you with perhaps a greater degree of respect, in the sense that you guys came in and they thought you were warriors or men-at-arms mercenaries. But now, having seen you fight and having seen you dispatch a dragon, there's sort of a weird mixture of both awe and a little bit of fear of you.
I'm used to that.
They will kind of gather themselves together. Amer Lafour will come to speak with you later the next day once you guys have had a chance to recover. And she will say to you, Black Dog, If you wish to keep that armor, you may keep that.
Yeah, I like it.
She will say, I will need the mace back, but I will give you some things to take back to Lady Naisune.
I
Ah,
like maces.
thank you.
I shift back
Okay.
and give her the mace. It's kind of chewed on the handle a little bit
Where exactly
while
do
I
you
was
have
recovering.
Yeah, that's
We don't ask.
and the dagger, Fabian, is a +1 dagger of spell recovery.
Oh, I will ask somebody knowledgeable about this kind of thing what that means.
It means that spellcasters can if they have a recharge roll or recovery roll on a spell like Ben does, he can use the dagger's effect to gain an extra check with that.
I have aspects that recharge. Can I use it?
No, because those aren't considered spells.
Okay. Well, I will definitely hand it off to. Will it work for Tomas?
I don't have any recovery spells
Right.
at the moment.
Okay. I will ask Rook if this would be useful. I mean, he's the kind of guy that likes pokey things.
I don't have any spellcasting ability.
It is a +1 dagger.
Is Kathak's lightning thing a recharge
Yes, it is.
spell? Then I would give it to him.
Okay. I hand that off to you. It also is kind of chewed. The leather on the handle is kind of separated off and slimy.
She will say to you, we have the thing that we wanted you to take away is the bow that he had there. It's called the Blooded Bow. If you would take that back to Lady Naisune,
It would be our pleasure.
as well as she will hand Tommaso. We have a holy symbol, the one that you brought. Is the one we wanted, and we were holding one of Lady Naisune's from other faiths. If you would take this back to her, and she will hand that to you to take back. It's sort of a small sigil of the Lords of Light, effectively, essentially the more positive faiths.
Oh, we certainly will do that.
And she will then hand you what looks like a heavily sealed letter. And
What's it say?
And she will actually hand you two of them. She will say, "This is the information that Lady Naisune asked for from Lord Palak. So I give this to you to take back to her."
All right.
And then she'll hold another letter up that looks newer, and she'll say, "You have done us a great service. I have written of that to Lord Palak. This is a letter. If you wish, if you see Lord Palak, if you meet him, this is a letter of introduction and a statement of the service that you gave to us, and I'm sure that he will reward you."
I thank you.
He currently dwells at Cowling's Tower. And that's,
Do we know where that is?
You've heard of it. It's on the island of Merthope.
Okay.
And she will thank you.
All right, and I will ask Merlifor to remember the kindness that we did to her today, and to keep that in mind and pay that back to someone down the line, perhaps someone surprising, perhaps someone more wretched than herself.
She
Yeah,
will
like an orc.
will take your meaning, having seen your marks and probably identified you as at least in part a servant of the wretched one, of the surgeon. So she will take that and keep that in mind. And I assume you guys will gather up and sail back.
Yep.
Do we need to spend our healings to get back
You
up?
don't need to spend your healings. It is a little late, but if you guys don't mind, I want to do a little bit of kind of narrative bits here to kind of set
Yeah.
something up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate things that mean a story. I
Yeah.
can't stand that crap.
Essentially, I was gonna play this out, but I'm actually gonna do it a little bit sort of. This is what happens, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. For one thing, I just want you guys to know you guys are going up to 3rd level for next time.
Woohoo!
Cool.
So keep in mind what incidental advances you got. I think you got your feet already, and maybe something
Yeah.
else. So you won't.
Well, we got to choose one.
Yeah. So you'll do everything else that you need to do for leveling for next time. Of course, that makes all your bonuses go up and all your recovery rolls and all that stuff. You guys will sail back to the Elven city, the port there of the Thorn Elves, back at Ascariath. You've got the letters in hand, you've got the goods to return, and you'll return to find the city in something of an alarm. Your ship is carefully checked. They look at you with a great deal more sort of check over and security when you come through, but it's your general nervousness that goes on, and asking around at the docks, they will tell you that in the several days that you were gone, there was actually a raid under cover of darkness, and a band of pirates attacked the city and essentially broke in. And of course, your hackles will go up, your suspicions raised, and when you arrive at Lady Naisuni's household, you will find the building burned to the ground. You'll speak with the guards, who will tell you that a group of pirates apparently came in very cautiously, managed to make their way in past the watch, a substantial group. They came in, they made their way through the streets, and they assaulted Lady Naisuni's house. They killed her. They stole a number of things from the house, so that the witnesses claim, and made their way out.
Son of a bitch.
But they will tell you that they found that Lady Naisuni's manservant, Quevel, managed to escape. And in fact, apparently, when the attack had begun, she sent him out through a secret passage. You will go to the house of the Hospitalars, where Tommaso is quite welcome, and you will find the very nervous, aged butler Quevel there, who will look at you sort of in terror but thankful that you have arrived. And he will say to you, when they came, Lady Naisune sent me out with things, your goods, the things that she had repaired. Carl, of course, has dropped out of the call.
What, did you see anything?
Well, they were orcs, some of them, and different. They were pirates, and he will move to kind of describe some of the signs and symbols that he saw there.
Both Carl and I have privateer as pirates, so we should
With your skills and stuff, you will
have some knowledge.
recognize, just based on the markings and the way he describes the leader, that it was likely a half-orc, half-elf pirate by the name of Galt Dana.
Is she affiliated with the what's the pirate icon?
The Crow-Sworn Pirate, of course.
But other than that, does she work for any? She just a freebooter, or does she work for someone in particular?
Make a charisma roll for me. Charisma plus your pirate plus your level stuff.
Seven. Oh, wah.
The most you'll know is sort of that, you know that if, you don't know if she's working for anybody, anything like that, but if she made an attack like this, there is a pirate cove. The closest one would be a place called Bloodcore.
That's likely where she'd hole up.
Yes, and if she did this attack not too long ago, that would be the place that they would have to fall back to regroup, because she couldn't have taken a big ship in. She would have had to taken a small ship. But Quirrell will hand you, Scott, the boat.
All right, and she didn't have a chance to fix it.
She fixed it, and he will give you the word of binding to be able to activate the boat.
I will thank him, and did they loot the place then afterwards?
Yes, they stole things.
They stole things. I don't know if I have enough information to safely say that they were after this boat or not.
Not sure.
Still pretty daring.
He will also hand you a pouch of coin for you guys. Money, essentially to help pay for your expenses. And he will say, I assume that anything that they gave you to bring back to Lady Naisune, you may keep for yourselves.
Oh, sweet. Free holy symbol.
Yeah. Matt, the holy symbol is a gathered symbol of power.
Mm-hmm.
It allows you an extra use of a daily.
All right. Badass.
Carl has the armor. The blooded bow gives a +1 to crit range.
Ooh.
So, to summarize for you guys, the 3 threads that you now have, sort of in general. You might have other things that you want to follow up on, but the big 3 things that you have physical sort of connection to. You have the letter of introduction to Lord Palak. You have the letter with the information on this past expedition. And you have the detail that Scott figured out following up on those pirates at Bloodcore. And I'll make sure I get Carl a note on that. And now he's back online.
He just popped up, yeah.
Okay, let's get him back on here. Hey, Carl.
Hey.
So, you have the armor is yours. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And the other magic items you're allowed to keep. So the 3 leads that the group have, I'm going to repeat myself here for these guys. 1 is the letter of introduction to Lord Palak. 2 is the letter that Lady Naisune wanted about the past expedition that she wanted to know something about. You haven't opened that, so there might be information in there. And 3, Scott figured out kind of where these pirates that raided her house might have gone to.
Do I know them at all? Do I have any idea who these guys are?
You know who they are. You know that they're the pirate leader. The person who did this was a half-elf, half-orc pirate named Galdana.
Half elf, half orc.
Yep.
Okay.
And we'll take up with that. We'll go into more detail on that, but I just wanted to get you guys set up for where you were at, and if there's other things you want to do around in the city, or if you want to follow up on things right away next time, we can do that. Does that seem reasonable?
Yep, I got one rules question for leveling.
Absolutely.
I know, like, I get to respec my spells when I level because that whole thing changes, right?
Absolutely.
What else do you get to respec when you level?
If you want to change your feats out at the level, you're welcome to do that. I'm pretty flexible about it because sometimes you'll change out spells and you want to have the feats that go with them. So feat change-outs are pretty fine.
Okay, good.
That's the other thing.
Well, that's what I was hoping for, because I took the when I do multiple of targets for a spell, one of them gets a save against, or whatever they call it, like a save against, like, I guess, a continuing effect.
Yeah.
And that so far doesn't seem very useful.
Not yet, no. So yeah, I would suggest you can change out your feats. The only things I don't want you to change out, like, talk to me if you want to change out backgrounds, if you want to change out stats. Those are a little more questionable, and especially if you want to change out class talents. I want to know about those, because I'd rather have those be pretty static, unless you've got some reason for why you want to make those changes. Does that seem reasonable, guys?
Yes, thank you.
Yep, you do get. Let's see. Where is it? I thought. Oh yeah.
So what do you get? You're asking what you get at a level?
Oh no, I was wondering if you got more background points as you leveled up. I don't think
That's a
yes,
feat.
you will.
You could.
No, you will get more background points as you level up, but it depends at.
Well, it's a feat, but you get a +1 to each of your existing backgrounds. So if you were smart and did all +8, then you would, or have 8 different backgrounds, you'd get 8 +1s.
No, I don't think that's actually how it works, Carl.
Right. I thought I read that.
Let me see.
Carl, as Gorilla Monsoon would say, you are a fountain of misinformation.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, you get the +1 per level on all your rolls.
All your skill checks level up because of your level when you go up. Okay.
Right.
And so yes, effectively you do. Yes, go up on that.
Oh.
And you get the level up on abilities, and I did think there was a point at which.
That's what I thought, but I don't see it. So
Let
I'm
me
not.
see here.
It wouldn't make a lot of sense to get more backgrounds as you leveled, really. Also, it's like from a very narrative perspective, like your story unfolds.
Well, there's a feat called further backgrounding.
Right,
Yeah,
there is
you-
that, but I thought there was also. I thought you also got. Hang on a second. Since we're at the leveling up thing, it's worth it to check that 189. Okay, benefits of leveling up.
Yeah, there it is.
Plus one attacks, die, hit points, additional feat, which level up ability scores, additional icons.
Under
possibly more
background
powers.
skill advancement. If you want to move around the bonuses you already have, You can move one background point around amongst your current backgrounds each time you gain a level, or swap the point to a new background. So you don't
Yeah,
get
so
more points.
you can change things around. You don't get more points. You can change things around.
One point every
One
level.
point, yes. So yeah, so keep that in mind. If you got a lot of small ones, you might want to consolidate, or if you got one big one, you want to break that off.
Like if we're doing a bunch of sailing or whatever, you could easily say
I'll put my attention to this. Yeah.
I'm moving the background into sailor.
Yeah, and we'll look over that. We'll make sure everybody's good on all the leveling up next time. We play in 2 weeks, which will be the October the 15th.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right.
So, Lowell, I had a question for you about your virtual